Now, anybody who's been watching me for a while, I'm from Cleveland. I'm a diehard Cleveland sports fan. I follow all the Cleveland teams: Browns, Cavs, Guardians. Now, last season, the Cavs acquired Donovan Mitchell in a trade with the Utah Jazz. They ended up trading players such as Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton, their second round pick from last year, as well as a few future first round picks, and the Cavs ended up getting bounced in the first round by the New York Knicks. And that definitely made a lot of us here angry, left a sour taste in a lot of our mouths. Now, also, we know Donovan Mitchell originally thought he was going to be drafted by his hometown Knicks. A lot of people thought that was going to happen, especially nationally, but he ended up being traded to the Cavs. Plus, we all know he's from the New York area. He's a big Mets fan. His dad works for the Mets front office. But now I'm starting to notice a lot of Cleveland fans are very upset seeing Donovan, openly talk about how great it was to play in the Garden during the playoffs, and him throwing out the first pitch at the Mets game a couple of weeks ago. So most fans are now saying that the Cavs should trade Donovan Mitchell now, since he doesn't want to be here. The report saying, well, he really wants to be in New York. So most Cavalier fans are just saying, let's trade him now just to save ourselves the heartbreak. Now, basically, and I've said this multiple times to fellow Cleveland sports fans, whether it be on social media or in person, the way they're reacting to Donovan Mitchell is the same way that they were reacting to LeBron during his first stint here in Cleveland. Basically it's like basically acting like a scorned lover. Like, y'all still ain't, like a lot of y'all still are not over LeBron leaving twice. So basically, well, get rid of him now just to save yourselves the heartbreak. That's crazy. You traded this man in hopes to start continuing to compete for championships. Now, yes, I get that a lot of y'all still PO'd about how the Knicks series went. I feel that. I'm disappointed too. I was salty. But I'm not going to sit up and say, well, let's trade him now, and, since he doesn't want to be here, because he never gave any indication that he didn't want to be here. And plus, the man's from New York. He's not from Cleveland. A lot of these players are not from the cities they're originally from, that they play in. Say if I was an athlete and I played in another city, Cleveland gonna always be home to me, no matter what, no matter where I play. And I'm still be fans of Cleveland teams. Prime example, Travis Kelce. He threw out the first pitch at the Guardians game back in April. I don't hear Chiefs fans yelling that, he needs to be out of Kansas City since he doesn't want to be there. But it also, like I said, a lot of Clevelanders, no matter what some of them say, they're still not over LeBron leaving twice. And I mean, okay, I get it the first time because of the way he did it with the decision on, but the second time, LeBron was good after 2016. He came back home, delivered the championship. So whatever he did after that was gravy. Nobody could hold it against him. But I'm just saying, with this whole Donovan Mitchell thing, it's like, just wait and see. You got another year with him. He has the player option after that. He may pick it up. He may not pick it up. But to me, it is just my personal opinion, it's going to come down to winning. And the moves and what moves the Cavs are going to make next month here in free agency, whether it be free agency, via trade. Guys, see what they're going to do to improve the team. And it's just a lot of knee-jerk reaction after that Knicks series. It's like, it's time to move on from that. The season's over now. Okay? This is basically a new season. It's time to move on. And let's see what happens during the offseason. Let's see what happens this upcoming NBA season. So to me, it's just we gotta stop with that scoring lover mentality and being afraid somebody's gonna break our heart. It's sports. It's gonna happen. I don't care where you're from. So just the whole Donovan Mitchell thing, I'm just gonna wait and see. That's all you can do. Let me know your thoughts. What's up, LT? You said talking these fans are out of control. They just need to STFU and watch sports. I mean, that's with any fan base. It's not just, I mean, LT, Cleveland is a very passionate sports city. Now, yeah, we may not have the championships like New York, LA, Chicago, and your your city, Houston. And not to say Houston is not a passionate sports city. I'm not saying that at all. But Clevelanders are ride or die with their teams. No matter what, whether it's the Browns, Cavs, Guardians, Cleveland's are ride or die and are very passionate about their teams than most cities. Very passionate. And some Clevelanders just feel like the players should have that same passion like the fans feel. But, I used to think like that, but as I've gotten older, I had to realize players cannot think like fans because they don't know how long they're going to be here. They may be traded or things may not work out to the point where they have to leave. So I do wish the fans could just sit back and just enjoy it, no matter how long it may last. Like, look, I enjoyed the 2 stints when LeBron was here. And I have nothing but great memories, especially 2016. Now, look, was I mad about LeBron leaving the first time? I wasn't mad about him leaving. I was more mad about how it was done. Because it's like you go on national TV and do this special. You don't think the fans. It's just like at the time, I just felt like it was like you just said F us. And I think he realized that he handled it the wrong way. And I think he realized he could have handled it better to make sure with the fans that it was just about him. It was nothing against the fans at all. But fans are just crazy all over the place, no matter what city you live in. Like they say, fan is short for fanatic. Yep, fan is short for fanatic. But I do wish, some Cleveland fans. I ain't gonna say all Cleveland fans are like that, because not all Cleveland fans are like that. But I do wish the Cleveland fans that do have that mindset would just chill, just enjoy it for as long as it may last. Because, matter of fact, I'm gonna shout out another content creator named Quincy Carrier. From Cleveland. He does the Browns. He also has a Cavs channel. Subscribe to his channels. And he recently did a video on the whole Donovan Mitchell situation. Just like he just did another one on Deshaun Watson thing. I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But basically, when you keep on with some Clevelanders, when we get a big star, some of us keep on wanting to make it as if like, well, why would let me rephrase this. Basically, with some Clevelanders, when they get a big star, they're just counting down when they're gonna leave. And they keep on saying, oh, well, they could be doing this, they could be doing it in a bigger city. It's like sometimes, in some cases, some Clevelanders we can be our own worst enemy. Some cases, not all cases. because a lot of times they never said anything ill about the city or said they were counting their days to free agency. But it's just, I just wish some people in my city would just get over their inferiority complex.